Hello and welcome to Stampscaping 101. I'm finishing this piece off that I started last night, and we talked about towards the end of the video, the live stream, possible kind of approaches to the matting of this piece. And some people throw out some ideas, in terms of, gold or silver. I have some gold elements in here, but they were definitely right. Going with the silver kind of matched really well with this piece. And let's see, I've added 5 different layers, I think, on here. Just a little bit of this really thin white, black, another thin white again, because I couldn't see the black where it transitioned into the silver. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 layers on there, but then that just didn't seem to do it. In this case here, I felt that this frame had to kind of match it's matting, or mounting, but this framework on here kind of had to live up to the kind of the bold nature of the visuals. So I've added in these glass tiles that I've had for a long time. They're on a adhesive strip. They come like this, but then you just kind of bend them like this and just, throw your X-Acto blade in between here. You can approach it from the back and just cut off a strip like that. So I did a single layer going all the way around like this. And luckily, my format here was just about like perfect with that last matting on there. So all of this matched up just by butting it up against that last row of white or layer of white matting on there. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit more of this white back into this piece for a little bit of highlighting here. And I think that should do it. So, the matting, okay, glass tiles, which are pretty fun. And then what I did was, I did this thing, I look at it as like rivets, okay? And I've done this on some pieces in the past, I don't know which ones, but where you throw these little kind of embellishments in the corners. And to me, it reminds me of something where it's been riveted down onto something, and held in place. But I like how these ones I used the larger crystals out of here, not the super large ones, but I thought about putting them up here as well. But I thought it looked pretty good just on the red there. And I don't know, it kind of anchors the piece down. So we have some smaller crystals on the interior like that, if you can see them right in here. And then we have these larger ones on the perimeter. So it kind of worked in terms of scale, like something is emanating out from that. And that's the same thing we've done down here. Now I've gone in with the Q-tip here and I've kind of diffused some of these dots. So some of these dots are a little bit kind of softer, and it looks more like light to me. But again, kind of this whole kind of shrine type of approach to the finishing off of this piece. This is now 8.5 by 11 from a previously, half-page scene like that. So kind of makes for a fun piece to add all that type of thing on there. I don't do a lot of this kind of super embellished perimeter type of thing too often, but this one gave me the opportunity to do such a thing. On another scene, all of this around here would probably detract from kind of what's going on in the interior, but I thought it complements it pretty well, and the interior is still kind of the dominant, that reddish patterning with the mirry lava red. Looks really good in there, so there's my little shrine here to this, I don't know, whatever type of setting, the Conjuring setting here. And a lot of fun. These little glass tiles are really fun to work with, and I don't know. You might have some types of things like that. It might be some kind of glitter paper or something like that. So if you don't have like this tiling like this, I mean, if you have some kind of metallic paper or something like that, or a glitter paper, maybe you cut off like a small strip of it or something like that, and just you know, put it around on the edges like that, and that would be kind of cool, you know, something that's super reflective on top of another reflective. So it makes things really dimensional. Now this piece right here, and I mean, it really has some heft to it. And I don't know. I think it finished it off pretty well. Before it was kind of, I don't know, it needed something. So in this case, in terms of the formatting, I guess it needed a lot. This whole type of thing right around here didn't take too long. It took me about a half an hour to, you know, add all of this on here. But I think it really kind of, I don't know, it finished off the piece the way that it needed to be finished off to look complete, I think, in this case. I think it still looked good, pretty, you know, it looked pretty good just with this black perimeter on here, but I thought, I wanted to go with some, you know, some kind of metallics on the edge like that, something really mirrored. And I thought that would make it more dramatic. And I don't know, I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. Little experiment here for me with this, but I don't know, now I feel like doing like a couple more. All right, thanks for watching.